Justin Verlander gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7:06.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swinging a soft liner. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this is up and in, ball 1. Taken but called a strike. Betts is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield, so much in fact it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Betts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Roll, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is is in there for strike one.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
First and second now, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Betts ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Myers has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. McCormick there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Walker Buehler is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Now here's the pitch.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Jake Myers. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Next, it'll be Alex Bregman trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he misses again, 2-0. Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Bounce it to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 2nd inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Astros 0. 2nd inning set to go, and the next to bat will be Jared Kelenic.
Number 11, Jared Kelenic.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. 2 balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. Keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. This is in the air to right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Stepping up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In the air to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kelnick able to track it down for the 3rd out. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Freddie Freeman goes down for out number 2 in the top half, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 1-0. So here is Chas McCormick, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a liner. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. 2 down, no one on base, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate. Popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Justin Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Chris Taylor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. On it's Taylor made to short, 6-3, and they turn the double play. Digging in now is Jared Kelnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled on the ground to short, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in next, Jake Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Now it'll be Gavin Lux. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Grounded to the right. He's got it. And now a toss to the pitcher Verlander for the out. So here's Cody Bellinger. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat is Trey Turner. High chopper to third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Count remains at 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. No one on with 1 down. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. falls behind now 2-0. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Popped him up. Smith shading to his right. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Kyle Tucker swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. At the plate now is Mookie Betts, 1 for 2. He singled and scored the game's only run back in the first. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here now is Will Smith. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So the next to bat will be Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Back with more from Game 1 after this. Now at the plate is Chas McCormick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, but they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
And with 1 swing at a bat, no hitter gone, shutout gone, and now we got a tie Wago. Anything can happen.
Number 3.
At the plate now, Jeremy Pena. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider, it's strike 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is under it. 2 gone.
Now back.
Next it'll be Jose Altuve. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerned.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Into the box, Jake Myers. Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home. So now here is Chris Taylor. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you hit when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Jared Kelenic. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Gavin Lux. Fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. Last half of the 7th here. And set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Hit to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. No hits to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up. Turner over to his right, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batter, first base.
Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit high and deep out to left field. Kelnick retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still lead it 2-1. Cody Bellinger is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And the eighth will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. Here now is Trey Turner. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. Hit high and deep out to left field.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with single.
First offering on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Smith. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Myers gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Daniel Hudson.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 18. Daniel Hudson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Kyle Tucker is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Kelnick is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now back, the center fielder, Mick Corbett.
At the plate, Chas McCormick. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number
Driving
3.
in for Houston,
Shortstop,
Jeremy Pena. Third trip to the
Jeremy.
plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner at short. The flip will go to Taylor at second for the force. And new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Into the box, Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Jared Kelnick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. And this game is still tied at 2-2. At the plate now is the designated hitter.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2-0 to the Dodgers DH. Now the 2-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains 2-2. Brustar Graterol comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending.
So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the first game of this year's World Series, the Houston Astros hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Feel the pain. Step on the deck.
Let's play ball.
Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Home I'm throwing and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive, slide, die, line, drive like.
And a welcome into those just joining us. We're just getting started here in the first with no score. Pitch on the way. Trey Turner is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Number 5, Freddie.
Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider-curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Kershaw has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career, and over those innings he's stacked up over 2,700 strikeouts, which means he's closing in on the top 20 strikeout pitchers of all time. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Dodgers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Jake Myers, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Kershaw, now the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Kershaw will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. From the stretch, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Strike called, now to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third, because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is the fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 1-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Altuve on third with 2 out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
No outs, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jared Kelenic is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Digging in now is Jared Kelnick. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA.
Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Kelnick comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in will be Chas McCormick. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Pitch popped up. Freeman is there, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Gavin Lux. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Now the 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he looks at his sinker for a cold third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here now is Trey Turner. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Plate now, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Yeah.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jeremy Pena is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third.
Corey Lee.
Corey Lee digging in now. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. A A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. 1-2-3 go the Astros. It remains 1-0. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now here's the first offering.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Payoff pitch one more time. On he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here now is Will Smith as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Betts is on the move. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Betts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Guerrero is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Next to hit is Chris Taylor, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
To the plate now, Jared Kelnick, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Looking to minimize the damage here. lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. A 1 pitch on its way.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Here's the 1-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Astros nothing. Now to bat, Jake Myers. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Drops 1 down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now into the box is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now the 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Myers over at second. Bregman at first, 1 gone. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. And that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here it comes. The 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Chas McCormick. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1. Is taken for strike 2. Fouled off. Misses, ball 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
In now, Jeremy Pena, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Three-two pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Next up for the Stros, Corey Lee, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
McCormick stands at first with 1 out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. Up next, Jake Myers, runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Astros 1. Jose Urquidy takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Jose Urquidy.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. Now here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Urquidy is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now into the box, Justin Turner. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him. Now the 1-0.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitter's counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 4-1. So now to the plate, Alex Bregman.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.